Hello and welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. We're going off-road while I explain what the Serani are. So, the whole story of the Rift War is that there is a magical rift that opened up between worlds, and the Serani are the people from that other world who came through that rift to invade this world. Of course, they were defeated, as you do. But, oh, we have to lockpick it. Gorith, you have lockpicks. Gorith pondered. I don't know that I've seen a lock like this before, he said. There's always an off chance we could pick it. Let's see. Does this tell me anything? Oh, we can learn how much people want to learn those skills. I see. Well, yeah, we'll emphasize crossbow with him, not stealth. Crossbow. If I knew what assessment did, I could find out. You know, that would be nice. But assessment seems good. How about weapon craft? You should definitely, you gotta do haggling. That sounds good. Maybe defense and casting. And then Gorith, stealth would do good for you. Melee. Who has the best lock picking here? Locklear actually does, of course, because his name's Locklear. And probably scouting for now. Okay, Locklear actually needs to have these picks that we found. Locklear. The lock was simple, as the old saying goes. Locks are for children and fools, Locklear said. After a few seconds, he flipped the picklocks in the air and caught them again. I am no fool. Oh, there's some nice armor. And this is a shell. Shades of blue and alabaster chased one another on the surface of the spiral shell, winding tighter and tighter until the colors became an indistinguishable blur from the center. Until such shells were not entirely unique, they were sometimes collected and sold by poor peasants. It's an item that I think we can sell. So better armor for good old Squire Locklear. He's a squire. He might be a actual like duke or something by now. He's a minor noble. But yeah, there's a lot of chests like this just off into the forest. So we want to be careful though. Now it's going to be nighttime. So we should camp. I believe every day we spend, they will use rations. Let's camp until morning, shall we? I believe that's what we did just now. The path turned. Locklear started the road before them and saw it slither in the distance like a giant snake before descending eventually into a large town. Lamont, Owen said. Do you think we should go in for supplies? Yes, let's go to Lamont. We automatically go into Lamont. In many ways, the town looked like something created in an alcoholic binge. Rude dwarven shacks smashed up against delicate elven shops. Weird Serani taverns grew from impressive kingdom-style dwellings. A sign outside the gate had summed it all up well. All who visit Lamont are equal for Lamont. All is equally clear. Yeah, all is equally clear in Lamont. It's a shop. Enter in. We could have went and spent the night here instead of camping. I feel dumb. Let's go to the shop. The Fletcher's post had been constructed with elven sensibilities, within and without. Little, if anything, had been used in a manner that could be called scurrilous, and certainly nothing was merely decorative. Along the walls, a shop arrayed arrows and other archery goods were fun to display, with each thing seemed precisely in its place. Let's buy, sell. They've got crossbows here for 55 gold, but we have armor. It's repairable, but we want to, I offer only one sovereign and 5 rolls for it. Sovereigns are gold, or no, they're silver. I think. And sovereign and 9 royals for it. Let's sell this sword. 3 sovereigns and 1 royal for it. So this actually then might actually be gold sovereign. So this is actually gold. Although Lochler checked his funds. Although values fluctuated in the past 5 years due to the trading disagreements with Kesh, the last time they had checked with traders, there had been 10 silver royals to each golden sovereign, a favorable exchange rate, assuming the course had some of the other type of coin. Although thoroughly searching other possessions, he discovered they had 20 sovereigns and 8 royals. So we have 20 gold, actually. That's not silver, that's sovereigns, gold sovereigns. We also want to sell these shells. Up to 24 gold, which is still not enough to buy most of the things here, I think. No, look at the 797 gold for an elven crossbow. Serrani crossbow, too. That's nice. Standard armor, that 100% heavy bowstring, adventurine. Yeah. This is the armor I just sold them. Kalen's dialectic, weed walkers, everything's a little bit. It's a nice trading post, though. We can also repair here. That's probably more expensive than we want. Let's see what this enter is. The garrison was impressive. Sitting high on the hill overlooking Lamut, the military outpost had been constructed years earlier to head off a possible Morid-Hell assault on the western border of the kingdom. They followed the road which snaked through the town and up the rocky hill whence the garrison sat. After speaking with the sentries at the gate, they were led under the fortress's massive iron portcullis. Captain Belford stood as they entered the room.
It's good to see you once again, Lochler, he said, extending his hand.
I share that sentiment. What news have you? How is Earl Kasumi? Lochler asked as the men shook hands. They sat in hardwooden chairs as Belford replied.
He's well, but he's off taking care of some business with a few new guards come through the rift from Kellowan. As for the rest of us, we're looking for a group of grey warriors from Kellowan who slipped through the rift just before it closed.
Lochler looked a little puzzled. King Liam and Emperor Ichinda granted the Grey Warriors freedom and new status in the kingdom.
Yes, but the agreement doesn't allow for the nationalization of stolen goods. Seem they may have absconded with a valuable ruby from McCullough's entourage, said Belford.
McCullough, the Serrani Great One? Owen asked.
Belford smiled. Yes, he has been talking to Prince Aruth about establishing a permanent rift to encourage trade between the kingdom and Kellowan. He's really throwing his weight around trying to get his ruby back. If you should happen to come across it, bring it back here. He's offering a reward.
They thanked him for his information and left. So that's a side quest to get back the ruby for the Great One, which is the name of wizards from Serrani, the Kellowan. Kellowan is the Serrani land. The Serrani are the people of Kellowan. We're going to go south more, I guess. Keep going. We're going to do some more off-roading. Hey, this looks like a fight. They agreed to attack. Going over the plan as quickly as possible, Lochler set out a simple strategy. We're set, then, he said. Let's just hope our advantage is undetected, or our advantage will be lost. Let's save the game before our first battle, because I don't remember how combat works. No one here has a bow, right? You don't have a bow yet? No, we need to get bows. Bows make combat so much more simpler. This is a planned fight. The Morid-Hell warrior showed in surprise. Charging in, Lochler tried to estimate what his opponent might do and how best to react to possibility. Though they had just gained an advantage by catching him off guard, the outcome of battle was far from decided. So we need to... Owen will just attack. Attack. We'll just attack. Missing. I guess we just went on auto attack here. He's a one guy, and he was easy. The battle was won. Search the body for supplies, Lochler suggested, then amended. But make it quick. If there are more waiting out there, let's not be here when they return. So I gotta figure out what else we did, but let's, yeah, we're gonna get the same dialogue text all the time now. So here's some money. Lochler will take that. Give Goreth the sword. And I'm pretty sure Owen can't wear armor, but we'll try. Oh, he can wear armor. Okay. I was wrong about him. We fought our first battle. I accidentally did auto combat, though. This is the cast spells button, right? I don't remember how to do that. I don't really want to do that. Save a bookmark file. We saved a bookmark. I don't know what that did. So they're just throwing. Oh, it's like a quick save. They're throwing all kinds of lore at us right now. I'm gonna go off-road here into this forest and see if we can find any chests. Because all the secret chests, those are what you want. Okay, there's nothing here. What's this? Was this the road to Lamut? No. There's a little cave back here. We're gonna check that out. But the Kilowan, after the war, the Rift War is over. It was instigated by some evil people. And once they were defeated, basically the Tirani they was able to make negotiations with the Tirani so they could be friends with them. I don't know about this. This looks like a dungeon or a cave of some kind. I don't know if we want to go in there. A sulphurous stench was in the wind. This must be Macmodane Cadell, Lochler said, his eyes glazing as he lost himself in thought. I knew it was somewhere around here. As I recall, Mac is a dwarven from mine, or cave, or something like that. But now, considering the dwarves are no friends in the Morrid Hill, they might be some of assistance to us, assuming we don't take exception to Goroth here. Do we investigate or not? Yes. The tunnels were damp. Though the silver-streamed earth and roof which stretched over their heads were tall enough they didn't have to crouch, Lochler felt hemmed by the shaft. He was privately thankful the dwarves were larger than they were often given credit for in the legends. Okay, so here, Owen. We don't know how long the torch will last once lit. We've lit a torch. We can now dungeon crawl. Sparks rocketed out down the corridor. Slamming Owen flat against the mineshaft walls, Lochler narrowly leapt for cover as something shuddered skittle on the rocky floor. Abruptly, the glowing cone of fire winked out of existence as it collided with an unseen wall. After several long heartbeats, the seigneur peeled himself away from the wall, just in time to meet the gaze of a short tree stump of a man. Bloody awful hammer! You best have a demon in your bones. You have come to take a whack at killing the beastie, have you not? Beastie? Beastie, aye, half a week ago I heard some fierce baying in the mine, terrible cold like. Of course a dwarf knows the sound instant whether he's heard it before or not. Brack, nah, curse of every hole delver since the first dwarves took up hammers. I've never heard of them. No one has in quite a while, laddie, and there hasn't been a Brackner in the upper mines for well since DeLong the Great laid claim to the Kingdom of the Isles. But we thought we laid low with all of them, but the kobolds are stirring up in their quest. Kobolds? You folk call them gnomes. They used to worship a dragon but lived down here, but when the dragon disappeared, they thought the dwarven folk hid him away. Even now and then their leader Fader takes the notion to undertake a holy quest to find him. This time they must have woke up a clutch of Brackner. Now the nerve collapsed the main passage and killed 30 of our kin, with reward to whomever can do it in, if you've a mind to have the spirit, that is. Let's ask about the Brackner. I'm not saying we're interested in killing a Brackner, but if we're looking for it, what would it look like? Half again you're right, and made of stone, like living rock they are. From out their nostrils they breathe a green mist, but I'd be wary of getting too close to look, or they'll drop a boulder on your head, sure now. We've killed yet a few bravos would come in try to hand at killing the beastie, but there's not much they've been able to do themselves beyond get themselves so mangled they need the help of a temple. I'd be wary of them, though I would be of the beastie. None of them want else but a bit of claim to the gold we offer to the creature's slayer. That's done the temples. The way things have been going for us recently, perhaps we would do well to seek a little help with the temples as well. Where are the closest ones? We dwarves do much dawdle outside the grey towers of Stone Mountain, but as our kin, there's a temple of Killian and betwixt Zun and Hawk's Hollow. I think there might also be a temple of Ishap here close. I don't recall exactly where that would be. Now, thank you for your time, Nada. I hope you get things straightened out down here. We'll be fine soon as we're through some of this rock and the Brackner is laid low, but you can't keep us down. I didn't think so. Perhaps we'll meet again. So, let's go kill the Brackner. I'm sure we can't do that yet, but let's do it anyway. Let's do some hunting in here. Good old dungeon crawling adventure. I forgot there was dungeon crawling in this. It's amazing. Left is right, but I'm going right. Now I'm not going to remember which way is out. Darn. Heck. That's a dead end. I don't think there's such a thing as secret doors in here. Left is right. That's what we know. Haven't fought anything yet. Figured I'd run into some kobolds or something by now. I don't know. I don't remember this at all. I don't remember this game at all, and a lot of this stuff is actually kind of made up for this. So we're on the trail of a Brackner. We're gonna lay the beastie low. Oh hey, here's a door. There's a door in the Dwarven fortress.
Laura through the door. It's locked up tight, he said. Think we should take a short shot at opening it?
Picklock snapped. Cursing, Locklear withdrew all evidence of his failed attempt to push the lock through and threw away the broken thieving tools. So much for that pair of picklocks. Okay, well, we wasted all our lockpicks, so... We can't pick that lock. Every chapter has different quests and different stuff to do in it, too. Which is interesting. People get better at different things. Yeah. So... I don't remember where this thing is. I think it's pretty tough though. We might need better equipment to deal with it. We just have basic starting stuff at this point, so what else can I talk about? Everything. So the basic plot of almost all of Raymond Feist's novels is that it's like there's several like young men. Oh hey, look at this. Chest. I'm gonna get distracted. Let's try locking this. Picking this, I mean. He is no fool. 67, these are silver pieces though. So that was only 6 gold. There's some guys that will probably attack us. Let's see what they can do. Don't have any of this. What are your spells again? Let me see what your spells are, please. Oh, you have Candle Glow, which is probably a light spell. Despair thy eyes? Okay. Let's get the drop on these guys. And by get the drop on, I mean fight them. The enemy watched as they approached. "Ho there," a hawkish-looking man said, holding his palm tattoo of the yellow spiral pattern. "Strip off your clothing and possessions, and we shall make no further business between us." Locklear scratched his chin. "Must we come to blows over this? There must be another option." "No," the leader grunted. "I'm afraid there is not." There's 4 of them. Owen, defend. Locklear, attack this guy. Here, I remembered how to do this. Goreth, you're gonna go up here. Attack that guy. He's a mage. Owen, you have... I don't know what that is. Well, they hit Owen. Could attack. Oh no, I hit Otto. I hit the auto combat button. They're gonna go after Owen, and they're all gonna run over there. He's gonna run over there. He was better off where he was before. I hit auto combat. I didn't mean to hit auto. Okay, let's oh, that exits auto combat. Frick. Okay, well, Owen, you did something. Let's attack the enemy mage. Locklear, attack this guy. Gorith, you're gonna go over here and attack this guy and back. They're trying to kill Owen because he's a wizard. Yeah, fighting 4 guys right now is probably not the best plan. That guy might be like protected or something, I don't know. Locklear's pretty decent. Gorith should be better. I don't understand what's going on. I don't. If you're fighting the enemy wizard, okay, he's dead. Let's. Do we have to do this till we lose? I gotta remember how to play this. I think we gotta do this till we lose, or we gotta do this until we see you next time on Let's Play Betrayal of Krondor.